Sorry about the lighting. I'm still waiting for my YouTube lighting that's been left at my old place. So what we're doing here is we're recycling a 16S BMS. As you can see on the board, one of the balance resistors on that, there's 3 chips in the back, and one of them is fried, so I can't really use it as a 16S anymore. And I bridged one of the FETs because it's basically sensing that there's a problem and they're shutting down, so it wouldn't take a charge. What I'm doing is basically you can pretty much use the BMS for any amount for balancing, which the balance resistors are actually kind of warm, so they're doing their job. But you can basically use it for any amount of cells if you want, just for the balance function. I don't want it for the cutoff or the overvolt or overcharge cutoff or anything like that. Just basically for the balance function. So it's working with how it should be working. I have it set up for 5. You can pretty much do 10, 12, whatever you want. But so that's what I'm testing here now. In a minute, I'm going to remove the positive and take that off and test it with the voltmeter just to see if it's balancing. So I guess we can do that now. Okay, let's see what she's at. 339, 379. Yikes. Let's leave it on the balance board for a bit and see if it comes down. Well, one thing I've had to do is I've had to balance out the pack. It's so far out of balance. What I'm doing now is I'm charging it, overcharging the cells a little bit just to see if the bleeders on the board's work, and I can feel it's pretty warm. So 18.6. What we'll do is we'll take it off the charge and quickly measure the voltage. This is just to see if it brings the cells down to their safe level. So it's probably over volted right now. 18.1, 361, 353, 360, 362, and 364. So what we'll do is we'll put it back on the BMS and see if it brings it down to a safe level when the bleeder resistors bleed it down. Well, I completed my testing. You pretty much can use any size BMS on a battery pack that's smaller. Like I said, this is 16 and I'm using it on 5 5S. Obviously the FETs don't work, and as you can see there's a burnt resistor on the far side, so that's why the FETs don't work, is because that resistor is gone. I could repair it if I actually tried to repair it, but the IC on the other side is fried, so it took this channel out, basically both 4 channels. So we're going to leave it at that. I don't think I'm going to add this BMS to the battery. What I'll do is I'll just I'll make a pack that goes in between the power supply and the battery pack, so when I'm charging it'll bleed the batteries off. It'll be safer that way. If this does fry down the road, I'll notice it and it won't take up half my pack because it's sitting inside these the Pelican case. So it you know, it's a successful test. As you can see, I don't know if I can do this with one hand. I get I don't think I can. I'll try anyway and fail. Let's put you down here for a minute. There we go. I get about 358 all the way down, so it's not bad. It's doing what it's supposed to do. So we'll leave it at that. Successful test, and we'll just make up a little box for it. The only thing that really gets hot now is just resistors. That's about it.